Hi, do you know the difference between someone who's deflecting and someone is gaslighting you? Well, I want to go over that today because sometimes people get those two mixed up, and both of them feel pretty awful when you're experiencing it. So let's talk about it. Let's start with deflection. Deflection is it's a communication tactic where someone avoids addressing the real issue at hand and shifts the focus to something else. It often looks like changing the subject or bringing up unrelated topics to what we're talking about. For example, when asked about someone's late arrival, they respond by saying, well, what about the time you forgot our anniversary? Okay, you see that there? Another example could be when we're discussing feelings. The person suddenly talks about their own stress instead of what was brought up in the first place. Okay, so deflection can be very, very frustrating because it prevents meaningful conversations and resolution. It's often a way to protect oneself from vulnerability. Okay, so what is gaslighting then? Well, this is a way more serious and manipulative tactic that people use. Gaslighting involves making someone else question their reality, their memory, or their perceptions about something. It's a form of emotional abuse, so it's done intentionally, so you got to remember that. For example, a partner might say to you, oh, you're just being paranoid, that never happened, when we all know it did happen. Okay, example number two, the gaslighter could say something like, you're overreacting, you always blow things out of proportion. Okay, gaslighting can make a person feel confused, anxious, and even doubt their own sanity. This is important to recognize because you need to protect yourself from this. This is not healthy at all. So what are the key differences? Deflection often comes from a desire to avoid confrontation, while gaslighting is about control and manipulation. So very different motives behind the two behaviors. Deflection avoids responsibility, changes the topic. Gaslighting undermines reality and causes self-doubt. So both can harm relationships, but gaslighting is particularly damaging and could require professional help to address. If you find yourself in a situation involving deflection, try to steer the conversation back to the original issue using I statements to express your feelings. I've discussed I statements in previous videos. But if you're experiencing gaslighting, it's really crucial to seek help, to seek support, talk to trusted friends or a counselor to deal with this, because it's hard to navigate this on your own. Understanding these two concepts can empower you in your relationship